Good afternoon, friends. Welcome back. It's a beautiful day here. I've been traveling this afternoon to get some material for some projects on the homestead. And I know I haven't been too active on the channel, but I've been extremely active and busy on the homestead. So, while I'm traveling this afternoon, I've been listening to several podcasts and live streams, and it's really got me to start thinking about some things that I wanted to share with you guys. And some things I've been wanting to share for a while, but have you been paying attention? Have you realized that whatever happened yesterday is influencing today and probably tomorrow and the next day? Are you paying attention to the gas pumps? Gas is $1.25 to $1.50 more per gallon this year than it was this same time last year. Wow. Like last year, this time, I was paying $1.84 a gallon. Today it was $1.89, or $2.89, so $1 more per gallon. Traveled out of state, it was $1.25 more than where I live. Outrageous. Have you been to the grocery store recently? Have you noticed how the price of goods has been increasing over the last 12 months? Quite drastically within the last 6 months. You guys know that where we moved is a little more desolate, off the beaten path. We do have a local grocery store, has a nice little meat market in it. For the most part, they try to cater to the local farmers, use local beef. Not always possible. The price of beef, not only locally but across the board, has been skyrocketing like crazy. Not a bad thing for the farmer, but for the consumer, it's kind of ridiculous. When we first moved to our new location, ground beef was, say, $3.25 to $3.75 a pound for different ratios, of course. And say ribeye steaks. I love a good ribeye steak. It was anywhere from $7 to $9 a pound. Today, we're looking at like $5.50 a pound for ground beef, 80-20, and for ribeye steaks, $15 to $16 a pound. This afternoon, I went to Walmart. Had to travel, of course, to that Walmart. And I said, the local convenience or grocery store is a little higher because it's off the beaten path, and it does cost a little bit more to get goods to our community. I don't mind paying that increased cost if I need something in a pinch. But if I'm going to go somewhere to get other things, I'm going to go ahead and do some grocery shopping elsewhere. But I went to Walmart today. Ribeye steaks. Any idea what those are costing this afternoon? Unless you didn't go to the meat market, it was $19.95 per pound. $19.95 per pound for a ribeye steak. Now, here's the big kicker. Walmart, I don't know if they got smart or they're just trying to get some more money out of you. They had no single ribeye steaks. Now, this is the second Walmart I've been to in the last 2 days that did this. They only have 2 packs of steaks. The steaks are cut thick. The cheapest 2 packs of steaks that Walmart have, ribeye steaks, was $59, guys. So that's like 2.25 pounds. Usually unheard of, unless you're in a higher end restaurant. Who needs a 24-ounce steak from Walmart? $59 was the cheapest one they had. They had no single steaks and no family packs. Ridiculous. They're trying to catch you on some money right there. So $19.95 a pound per ribeye steak. Have you noticed how inflation and deflation are going hand in hand? How some things are massively inflating, such as the cost of beef, while other things are deflating. It's very interesting. Not 6 months ago, we were in the middle of a lumber crisis. We had a shortage of lumber. I have friends who they are truckers and they haul lumber regularly. And they noted many months ago that there is no lumber shortage. They have trucks going out of their shop every single day to haul lumber across the country. I went on vacation several months ago. I went by several lumber mills down in the south, and those lumber mills were stacked full. One of them had a mile-long parking lot full of, pallets of 2x of all sorts and plywood. It's nuts how we were in a shortage. In March, April of this year, I've been getting quotes per local costs of lumber and using big box stores kind of compete with it. The cost of a 2x4 by 104 5/8, because I need that stud length, in April was $11 per board locally. Today, at a big box store, that same 2x4 was $3.69. Not 6 months ago, it was triple that price. How is that possible? There was no lumber shortage then, and suddenly now the cost of lumber is deflating. And I read 2 months ago, the consumerists, like the experts in the trades, said that this was going to be one of the most detrimental hits to the lumber industry in our history, because it was going to be taking a 40% decrease in costs. Interestingly enough, it was taking a 40% decrease after it was increased 800%. Man, are you guys paying attention? Are you paying attention at all to what's going on? With CV19, a year and a half ago, it was 2 weeks to slow the spread, social distance, and wear a mask. And then it went through its little volleys and everything, and then we got the vax out. And the vax, it didn't work because a certain political party wasn't pushing it. Well, now it does work, and basically what we've got is, if you're not getting the vax, you're a horrible person, you're killing people. And then it turned into new variants of the CV19 coming out, and if you're vaxxed, it's recommended you should wear a mask because it'll help slow the spread. But if you're vaxxed and you wear a mask, then you can still spread it. What's the difference between getting vaxxed and wearing a mask and spreading it than not getting vaxxed and not wearing a mask and spreading it? It's just all in your head, right? I think so. I went to Target this afternoon, and it said, highly recommended that if you're vaccinated, you wear a mask. And then it said, right below it, unvaccinated must, in bold letters, underlined, must wear a mask. Well, it's not your knowledge, it's not your duty to be asking me whether I'm vaccinated or not, whether you're pro or anti-vax. It's nobody else's business whether you're vaccinated or not, okay? And, man, people don't realize this. I was listening to Jordan Peterson on Steven Crowder this morning. He had a great interview. And Jordan Peterson has talked about Hitler throughout history, okay? Hitler was a very clean individual. Like, physically. Like, he washed his hands like 4 or 5 times a day. He was always well bathed, well clothed, never a dirty man. Now, in the side of, or you being a dictator, you want to be a clean individual. But even before then, he was a clean individual. And Hitler's ideas were that if you're a clean individual, those who are dirty are the bad people. Hitler convinced people that Jews were dirty, okay? It's just historical. It's a historical fact. He convinced the Germans that to be better than the Jews who were dirty, you must be clean, you must be well-dressed, and the alike. It doesn't take much to convince the human mind to believe things that are bullshit. So how do we end up with 6 million dead Jews in the Holocaust? Well, you convince people that they're dirty, that they're the bad race. And I feel like we're going on the same path today. If you're vaccinated, you're the cleanse. You're the cleanse of the human race. You're clean. You're well taken care of. If you're unvaccinated, you're a horrible human being. You're a horrible human being and you're dirty. I see it every single day. Happening more and more. And people are accepting of it. And that alone is disgusting. I said it before, and I'll say it again, as have others. Those who forget history are doomed to repeat it. You need to wake up, realize that the world is changing constantly. There's still so many things going on to distract you from what's happening across the board that you're going to just forget about it all and be okay with it because you are convinced one way or the other. You know, I was watching a thing yesterday. For about a month, this last summer, Asian hate crimes were on the increase, right? And we had about 3 weeks of stop Asian hate, stop Asian hate. Where'd that go? To the wayside. Because something else popped up, distracted people in the masses, and it's no longer a thing. So remember for the next time when it comes around, it's nothing new. It's been done before. We're just repeating it. Anyways, keep calm and carry on, guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.